Your dog is going to die one day. And when that moment comes, the one you don't want to think about, you're going to lie awake at night and remember every single time they curled up beside you, every warm weight pressed against your leg, every quiet breath, every moment you took for granted because you thought it would last forever. This video is not about that day. This video is about right now. Tonight. The moment your dog chooses, out of every soft corner, every cozy spot, every comfortable place in your entire home, to sleep next to you. Because that choice, most owners smile at it and move on. But what your dog is actually communicating in that moment is so deep, so ancient, so emotionally loaded, that once you understand it, you will never look at your dog the same way again. And stay with me until the end, because if your dog ever suddenly stops sleeping beside you, the reason why might be the most important thing you ever learn about them. It's something most owners only understand when it's too late. Let's start with the truth nobody tells you. 1. It was never about comfort. You probably think your dog sleeps beside you because it's warm, because the bed is soft, because you're there. But here's what you're missing. Your dog can sleep anywhere. The couch, the rug, the cool tile floor on a summer night. Dogs are masters at finding comfort wherever they go. If all they wanted was a soft place to rest, they would rotate through every spot in the house. But they don't. They come back to you night after night in the exact same place, pressed against the same part of your body. That is not comfort seeking. That is choosing. And here's why that choice matters so much. Sleep is the most vulnerable moment in any animal's life. Every instinct a dog carries, thousands of years of survival wired into their DNA, screams at them during sleep to stay guarded, to stay alert, to protect themselves. And your dog walks straight through all of that and lies down beside you. In the language of dogs, that single act means one thing. I trust you with my life. Not metaphorically, literally. When your dog closes their eyes next to you, they are trusting you with the one moment when they cannot protect themselves. Do you understand how rare that is? How profound? 2. They're saying you are family in the oldest language on earth. Before dogs could speak, before humans could speak, there was scent. When your dog presses their body against you before sleep, when they rub their head along your arm, when they wedge themselves so close that you can feel every breath, they are doing something ancient and sacred. Their scent glands along their cheeks, their sides, the base of their tail are leaving invisible marks. But not just on you. They are blending your scents together. In the wild, pack members share a communal scent. It's how they recognize family. It's how they say, without a single sound, this one belongs with me. When your dog sleeps pressed against you, night after night, they are weaving you into their identity. They are telling the universe, in the only language their instincts know, that you and they are one pack, one family, one heartbeat. This is also why your dog sniffs you so intensely when you come home smelling different. A new place, a stranger's dog, a hospital. In their mind, part of your shared scent is missing. And when they curl up beside you that night, they're not just sleeping. They're restoring something. They're putting the two of you back together. 3. Every single night, they choose a post. And that post is you. Pay attention to where your dog sleeps. because it isn't random. A dog who sleeps at your feet has placed themselves at the point where they can monitor the whole room. A guard position that goes back to when their ancestors kept watch over sleeping packs. A dog who sleeps pressed against your side is keeping direct physical contact so they can feel the slightest change in your breathing, your movement, your heartbeat. A dog who sleeps just outside your bedroom door has taken a sentinel position, body facing outward, watching every entry point. Your dog, your sweet, goofy, belly rub obsessed dog, has assigned themselves a job. Every night, without being asked, without expecting anything in return. In their mind, you are not just the person who feeds them. You are the one they are responsible for, the one they have pledged in the deepest part of their animal soul to protect. They know they're not the biggest creature in the world. They don't care. Something in their wiring says, this human is mine. And they show up for that duty every single night. If that doesn't break your heart open a little, read it again. 4, they feel you breaking before you even know it yourself. Have you ever had a day where everything went wrong? Where the weight of it followed you all the way home and sat heavy in your chest, even as you tried to act normal? And did your dog just know? This is not coincidence. This is not a cute story you tell people. This is science. When you're stressed, your body changes. Your cortisol rises, your breathing shifts, your posture tightens. And your dog, sleeping beside you, night after night, learning the exact rhythm of your normal, detects every single deviation. They don't know why you're hurting, but they know that you are, and so they stay closer. They rest their head on your chest. They follow you from room to room. They push their warm body against yours in the dark. They can't fix it, but they refuse to let you carry it alone. That is not instinct. That is love, expressed in the only way they know how. 5, when they stop, this is what it means. Remember what I told you at the beginning? That if your dog ever suddenly stops sleeping beside you, the reason might break your heart? Here it is. Dogs don't break patterns like this without a reason. And the reason is almost never what owners assume. Sometimes it's physical. Pain, illness, something quietly wrong inside a body that has no words to tell you. Dogs carry an ancient instinct to hide their weakness, and the wild vulnerability could get them killed. So when they're hurting, they pull away. They seek solitude. They go quiet. If your older dog suddenly wants to sleep alone after years beside you, don't brush it off as a mood. See your vet. That change might be them telling you, in the only way they can, that something is wrong. Sometimes it's environmental. A new person in the house. A new pet. A loud noise that frightened them in the bedroom. Something that seemed small to you felt enormous to them. And the space that once felt safe now carries a shadow of uncertainty. And sometimes, the hardest one, it's emotional. Dogs remember. If something hurt them, confused them, or scared them in that space, they may need time and gentleness to find their way back to feeling safe again. But here's the part that matters most. Your dog spent every single night choosing you. Crossing the room, climbing up beside you, letting their guard down completely in a world that never fully lets them forget to stay alert. If that changes, they are not being difficult. They are not being distant. They are speaking to you in the only language they have ever had. Listen, Tonight, when your dog curls up beside you, before you fall asleep, before you scroll your phone, before the day fully fades, take 1 second. Look at them. Feel the weight of them. Understand what it cost them in every animal instinct they carry to be that vulnerable, to choose you, again, over every other place in the world. They cannot say, I love you. So they say it like this: every single night, don't let it go unnoticed. If this hit you differently than you expected, share it with someone who loves their dog. They need to see this too. Drop in the comments if your dog is sleeping beside you right now. And if you're typing that through tears because yours is no longer here, we see you. That empty space they left beside you in the bed, that's not nothing. That's proof of everything they were to you. This community is built for people who understand that a dog isn't just a pet. They're the one who knew when you were breaking before you did. The one who never once asked you to be okay. The one who showed up every single night without fail and made the whole world feel smaller and safer just by being there. They're a chapter of your life you will never, ever stop carrying. Subscribe and stay with us, because people who love their dogs this deeply deserve a place that understands them.